Welcome, everyone. Game 1 of the 1992 NBA Finals just ahead, and it should be a great one. The Bulls and Blazers both needing 6 games to advance to this final stage, and they look to be ready to go. With me, Clark Kellogg. On the sideline, Doris Burke. Clark, let's talk about the matchup. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, we can talk all day long about the team matchups, but you and I both know what everybody wants to see is Jordan versus Drexler. These two guards have absolutely been on fire all season long and are really taking the shooting guard position to unseen heights.
Clark, both these players just phenomenal finishers at the rim. We can expect to see a multitude of high-flying highlights by the time this series comes to a close.
Kevin, that is a given. Fans have been wondering who's best all season with Jordan and Drexler, and this series should provide plenty of fodder for that heated debate. Game 1 should be an excellent peek at what should be a fantastic NBA final.
And let's go to Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, there was a bit of verbal gamesmanship by Phil Jackson prior to these finals. He was quoted as saying the Blazers have a tendency to self-destruct in close games. I asked Blazers coach Rick Adelman about his thoughts on this statement, and he said, hey, it doesn't hold water. His team will do their talking on the floor. Let's see how they respond, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Coach Jackson Clark doing his best to get in the heads of the Blazers there.
Well, nothing surprising about that, Kevin. We know Phil Jackson likes to do that. And if this game comes down to the wire, you'd have to think that that'll be in the Blazers' minds a little bit. It'll get into their head some. But the key is, how do they respond? That's the real deal.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Drexler. Buck Williams is out there with Jerome Kersey. Then there's Porter and Robinson. So for the Bulls, Clark, how do you think they'll set up the defense in this one?
You know, I think they'll apply a lot of full-court pressure initially, Kevin. I mean, they want to make Kersey and Williams start that Portland offense near half court if they can. The Bulls have the defensive talent and versatility to do that.
Kersey misses. Here's Chicago. Pippen with it. Buries the short-range shot. Pippen's got his first 2 points of the night. Here is Porter. Let's go with the 3. Kept alive. Here's Drexler. And that's good on the layup.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan. Arcs it high. Shot's good. Jordan's got his first points of the game. Chicago on D. They trail by 1. Drexler outside. Sinks it from the top of the key. Drexler's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Paxson. About 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Grant against Williams. It's blocked. Trailblazers leading by 3. And here's Kersey. Drexler left side. The 3. Scooped up. Kersey, good.
You have to block this guy out, Kevin. He's just too active on the boards to be left alone.
And so here is Chicago. It's Jordan on the wing. Drexler defending. Drexler against Jordan. 4 on the shot clock. Takes it up. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Cartwright. Pippen's got his second bucket of the night. The Blazers on offense. 3-point lead. To the paint. Kersey, the 10-footer, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. Well, Clark, what do you think we can expect for this game and for the series?
Well, I think both teams really want to try to score the ball in the paint. They're going to attack the basket, Kevin. Because they aren't really good jump shooting teams and their strength is in their slashers, we won't see too many jump shots in this one. Tough interior defense means not allowing easy baskets. Good foul.
Scottie taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. And the Bulls making a change here. So he comes up empty, missing both. Trailblazers leading by 5. Goes up with authority.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
And so here is Chicago. 7-point differential. Deflects the pass. Here's Drexler. Hammers it in.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did. Here's Paxson. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Guarded by Porter. Paxson against Porter. The shot's good from Paxson.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. Danny Ainge is checked in for Jerome Kersey. Here is Porter. He has 5. Guarded by Paxson. Ainge fires top of the key.
In an effort to solidify the middle, they've changed to a 2-3 zone.
Bricks it off the front iron. So for Portland, Clark, how different will this matchup against the Bulls be for them?
I think it's going to be a whole nother world, Kevin. I mean, quite honestly, they're going to have to be much more careful with the ball. They've got to take care of it. They've got to squeeze the orange, and they much better than they have in their other playoff series because the Bulls capitalize on turnovers.
Poked away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here's Porter. Takes it up. Finished off the break. He has 7.
The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
Now let's check in with the third member of our crew, Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Michael Jordan took a knock on his wrist in Game 6 against Cleveland, and it bothered his shooting to close that game out. I asked him how it was holding up, and he told me he tested it in the weight room this morning and was able to pick up 265 pounds with it. That's right, 265 pounds. Looks like the wrist isn't going to be an issue with him.
All right, Doris, thank you as always. 265 pounds with the wrist. I'm not sure I can do half that with a healthy wrist or 2 wrists.
I'm right with you, Kevin. I mean, that's amazing to be able to have that kind of strength and not be 100% when you're talking about lifting weight with a bad wrist. Come on, that's crazy.
And Drexler throws it down.
This is how they built an early lead, a relentless and punishing inside game.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 11. Here's Pippen. Great finish in traffic. Pippen's got 6 points. Trailblazers leading by 9. On the wing, Ainge. Releases from 15. Good on the jump shot.
They've been unstoppable. What a strong start.
Cartwright with it. Here's Paxson. Buries the teardrop layup.
What an acrobatic finish. I love the dunk, but you got to give it up for that kind of layup.
From about 16. The shot by Ainge, no good. With Scottie Pippen, you wonder if those injuries are behind him.
Kevin, I think so. I mean, he told me that his ankle and wrist were feeling a lot better, and you can see he's moving well out there. I mean, I think he got healthy just at the right time.
Good for the Bulls.
Yep.
Drexler's shot is off. Cartwright. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here is Porter. He's got 7. Here's Ainge. Here's Robinson. Gets the bucket from 20 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 11. And with Pippen's injuries, you could see how much better he felt over the course of the playoffs, Clark.
Yeah, it seemed as though with each series, he got better and better. And you could see at the end of that Cavs series, he was back close to 100%.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Here's Porter. No luck on the three-point attempt. And so here is Chicago. 11-point game. Michael to shoot. The shot's good from Jordan. Jordan's got his second basket of the game. Here is Porter. Ainge with the ball. The dump off. Down low. Robinson. He's guarded by Purdue. Now Armstrong. There's the horn as we end an exciting first quarter. It's the Trailblazers up 9.
Well, they've been the beneficiary of quite a few turnovers. They've made fewer mistakes, and that's why they're ahead.
And we'll be back in just a moment. Now the second quarter about to start. Here's Armstrong. Clark, Michael Jordan will be asked to do a lot more defensively in this series. Would you agree?
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, matching up against Drexler, that's some heavy lifting. He's going to have to be completely focused on denying Drexler his sweet spots on the floor. It'll be interesting to see how that affects Jordan offensively.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Porter is out there with Drexler. Then there's Jerome Kersey. And there's Buck Williams and Robinson. Here is Porter. He's got 7. And back to Jordan in his defensive matchup. He really didn't need to do much in that Cleveland series.
Yeah, you're right. He wasn't needed to lock up a big-time threat with the Cavs and didn't have to exert himself as much at that end of the floor. That certainly won't be the case against Portland.
Here's Jordan. Drains it from short range. Jordan's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His agility and soft touch really paid off there. Not many players could have laid that in.
Pass to Williams. Great anticipation.
Nice anticipation right there to snatch that one.
Game 5, and these Utah fans looking to pick up the Jazz one more time. Down 2 games to none. Utah came back home, and they've evened this series up. But the big story in this game, Michael Jordan, suffering from the flu, at least flu-like symptoms. Doris will have more for this a little bit later on. But let's turn to Clark Kellogg here. And Clark, how is this all going to affect the Bulls today?
Well, Kevin, you know, it's a question of exactly which Michael Jordan is going to be available here. I mean, if he's close to full strength, then I think the Bulls are in good shape. But if he's not, then it's going to be a tough pass for Chicago.
You know, Clark, you have to look at Jordan and his health, and that isn't the only point of concern for the Bulls. They really didn't have a great game 4 as a team.
Well, not at all, but each game is a separate entity in and of itself. A 5-point lead late in that when they let it slip away as Stockton took over that game, creating big play after big play. The big 3 he nailed, the long pass to set up Malone late. I mean, Stockton showed why he's such a terrific point guard. For the Bulls to come away with a win here, though, they'll need to forget about the end of game 4 and get back to what they do best, which is attacking the rim.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burdick. Doris, what do you have?
Well, guys, just some background and a bit of a timeline on Michael's flu situation. It was yesterday morning that he woke up nauseous, and doctors suspected a stomach virus or even food poisoning. There were serious doubts as to his availability to even suit up for this game, as Michael was having trouble just gathering enough strength to stand on his own, but able to do so for a few hours before tip, so we'll see how this extraordinary athlete holds up, guys. Back to you.
Thank you, Doris. That's definitely the question on everybody's mind right now. How long will Michael hold up?
And we won't really know, Kevin, until game action unfolds. You know he's weak, you know he's tired, but you also know the adrenaline rush of a Game 5 could be enough to get him through.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Dennis Rodman is out there with Longley. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Harper and Jordan. Well, we know that Jordan is under the weather here, Clark. How are the Bulls going to compensate for that?
Well, you would think they'd need a big game from Pippen, but if Jordan is out there, he's still going to be dangerous, even if he isn't feeling the best.
Now here's Stockton, following the miss by Michael Jordan. Back to Harper. It's tipped. Here's Longley, kept alive. Here's Rodman, laid in with the D draped all over him.
And finally, Kev, they get one to fall. Man, it's been a struggle here to start this game.
Harper against Stockton. Here's Hornacek. No luck on the three-point attempt. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Down low. Stockton outside. Takes it up. Nails it from close range. Stockton's got his first basket. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Harper. Behind the arc. Pippen can't hit. Jazz leading by 4. Here's Russell. And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Rodman against Malone. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
The first one falls. Chicago making some changes. Parrish comes in for Luke Longley. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Ron Harper. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Clark, you think about the impact of Jordan with the flu and what it's going to have on this game. You think about what he's done in this series and already this season and how much the Bulls have leaned up. I mean, a lot at play here.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, he already hit that big shot in Game 1 to deliver a victory there. And then in Game 2, he decided to take the mystery out of it early and just turned in a dominating performance with 38 in that one. Appears like somebody needs a jolt of coffee because he wasn't paying attention there.
Here is Stockton. The open shot by Malone. Rebound by Pippen. Bulls trail by 5. Outside, Rodman. The shot no good. Some solid defense by Malone. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Stockton. Rebound by Pippen. And here are the Bulls now, trailing by 5. Here's Kerr, a little long, but it goes in. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. NBA action coming your way here on 2K Sports. And the second quarter getting underway. It's been a close one so far. You know, Clark, Jordan is sick, we know that. But his Game 4, his last game, wasn't stellar.
Well, he ended up with 22 points, but he needed 27 shots to get there. He only made 11 of those, and you see it with the Bulls only scoring 73 points. I mean, when MJ's not going well, it hurts the Bulls offensively.
There with Jeff Hornacek, and there's Malone, and it's Brian Russell. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
This is one of the key reasons why they're losing. You have to get more production out of your core star players. Great pass into the lane. They'll take that one every time.
Bulls trail by 7. Shoots from 12. Kukoc gets the bucket.
His height is really an advantage on that medium-range jumper. He can just rise up and pop it right over the defenders and get a good shot every time.
Harper gets the whistle for blocking. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a smart play to take it right at him aggressively and pick up the blocking call.
Here's Hornacek. Over Jordan. Scooped up. Pass to Stockton. Misses the layup.
Outstanding job there to contest the shot and grab the miss. That's how you play defense.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Jazz leading by 3. And here's Stockton. He's got 6. Harper gets the reach-in call. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
And the Bulls making a change here. Kerr's checked in. Here is Russell. Another miss by Utah. Kukoc against Malone. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone. That free throw missing. Carl Malone, a big part of the Jazz's Game 4 win.
Well, he shot under 50% from the floor, but led the team with 23 points and 10 rebounds. I think Stockton stole the show at the end, but Malone put in a lot of good, productive work as well.
He hits the second from the line. Here is Stockton. Malone outside. Back to Stockton. Defended by Kerr. 4 on the clock. Here's Malone. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Malone's got 12.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Bulls trail by 4. Tipped.
You should leave those long bomb passes alone.
To the middle. Russell. And good as he jams that one in off the nice dish.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty. Anticipated the pass before it was thrown. Nice interception.
Defended by Kerr. And Russell gets it to go.
You can't allow him to establish deep position like that. Once he gets it in that close, he's almost unstoppable.
Here's Jordan. And that's collected by Hornacek. And so far in this one, Clark, Jordan just not the same player.
Well, he just doesn't seem to have the same snap and pop. I mean, you can't blame him. He looks totally worn out.
Now here's Stockton. And Malone backing in. Shot clock at 2. Here's Hornacek. Gets the nice tip in. Malone's got 14 points.
A guy like him cannot be left alone around the hoop. If you do, it'll be buffet style all day long. Plenty of seconds right there.
Here's Kukoc. Good from the high post.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Here's Hornacek. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And the Jazz here. Pass to Malone. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Hornacek. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Rodman.
This is not the kind of fourth quarter performance that he wanted or expected. So far, no field goals.
He's covered by Malone. Rodman, no luck.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Here's Malone. No luck. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it.
Utah ball.
Making a switch here, the Bulls. Here is Stockton. And Malone backing in. And good from the low block. Malone's got 34.
Well, he's lighting it up, and that surprises no one. This guy is just a dynamite scorer.
Jordan against Hornacek from 17 feet out. Jordan's shot is off.
You got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all.
And here are the Bulls now. And they turn it over. Stepped in the line that time. And the Bulls making a change here. Longley's checked in.
Made a valiant effort playing through his illness, but the Jazz were just too much for him at home.
That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us.
planets far from the same.